Welcome back to the Agile Edge, where we talk all things delivery, flow, and mindset shifts that actually help the team move faster without burning out. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever worked in an Agile team that ticked all the boxes but still felt stuck? You're doing daily stand-ups, you're tracking story points, you've got a Jira dashboard that looks like a flight desk, but yet delivery is slow, morale is slow, and you can't figure out why things aren't flowing. What if your issue isn't ceremonies, your tools, or even your teams? What if it's a constraint, a single invisible bottleneck that's choking your entire system? Today, I want to show you how a concept from 1984 called the theory of constraints might be the key to fixing what Agile alone can't. Back in 1984, Goldratt wrote a book called The Goal. It's a novel, but don't let that fool you. Inside, it lays out a management framework that's still changing how teams work today. At the heart of it is one powerful insight. A system is only as strong as its weakest link. Or more precisely, the output of any system is limited by its most constrained element. Goldratt called this the theory of constraints, or TOC. And his point was this: most organizations are wasting time optimizing things that don't matter, while ignoring the one thing that's actually slowing everything down. You don't need to fix everything. You just need to find the constraint, the bottleneck, and fix that. That sounds simple, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. So let's bring this into the world of Agile. Think about how work flows through your team, from backlog refinement to testing, to development, to release, to feedback from users. At any point in that chain, anything can slow you down. It might be your CI pipeline. It might be the lack of testers or governance team that takes 2 weeks to approve a release. That's your constraint. And here's the thing, Agile doesn't remove constraints. It just makes them visible faster. That's where the theory of constraint comes in. It helps you to know what to do with them. TOC, theory of constraints, gives us 5 steps to improve any delivery system. Let's walk through those steps with an Agile lens. Number 1, identify the constraint. This is where the metrics help. Look at your cycle time. Look at where the work gets stuck. Where's the work in progress piling up? Where are people always waiting? Number 2, exploit the constraint. That doesn't mean overwork it. It just means make sure it's not idle. For example, if testing is your bottleneck, make sure that developers are supporting testers, pairing, automated testing, desk checking, etc. Number 3, subordinate everything else. This one's huge in Agile. It means stop overproducing work streams. Don't have 20 dev tickets in progress if QA can only handle 2. Scrum doesn't always enforce this, but Kanban does, with work in progress limits based on constraints. Number 4, elevate the constraint. Now look at the investments. Do you need another tester? Do you need better automation practice? Do you need a faster review progress? Identify and fix those. Step number 5, repeat. The minute you fix one constraint, a new one will emerge. That's not failure, that's flow. So let me give you a real example. One team I worked with, delivery was sluggish. Developers were knocking out stories fairly quickly, but testing had a huge queue. When we looked closer, we realized that the problem wasn't the QA itself, it was how the work was being handed over. Developers would say done, and then the testers would pick it up hours later. Defects were bouncing back and forth. Cycle time was stretching, so we introduced desk checks. Now, before a ticket was moved to ready for testing, the dev and tester would sit together and review it and test it on the spot. Cycle time dropped immediately by 40%. Why is that? Because we focused on the constraint, not the ceremony, not the points. Another reason TOC fits with Agile so well is how it treats metrics. Traditional management focuses on cost. TOC flips the script. It focuses on throughput. In other words, how much actual value are we delivering? Agile is the same. We care about time to value, customer impact, and outcome, not just output. So if your stakeholders are asking for burnout charts and daily velocity, push back. Ask, are we measuring the constraint or are we improving the flow? Quick aside, if you're experimenting with AI tools, guess what they're really good at? Highlighting constraints. AI won't fix your delivery problems, but it will expose inefficiencies. If an AI can write documentation 10 times faster than a person, but your legal team takes 3 weeks to approve it, then you just identified the new bottleneck. Tech is not the solution, focus is. So if you're leading an Agile team or part of one, and you feel like you're running but not getting anywhere, stop looking at more frameworks. Start looking for constraints. The theory of constraints doesn't replace Agile, it enhances it. It's a mindset shift from doing more to doing the right thing next. If that's unlocked something for you, hit the like button, subscribe for more content like this, and drop a comment below. What's the constraint in your team right now? Till next time, I'm Wasim, and this is the Agile Edge, helping you stay ahead in Agile and delivery.